YouTube, everybody. So welcome everybody on YouTube. Welcome everybody on YouTube. So, what do we have to know? We're gonna go through the state of Kentucky today, give you some information in Kentucky. But what I also want to do is I want to give you some information too about the state of California, briefly what I was doing. And I understand why most people don't succeed in the business, either buying it before the auction or at the auction or after the auction or whatever. And the reason why most people don't succeed is because they don't do their homework. They don't know the rules. They don't know the guidelines. They don't know specifically how everything should be going step by step. And this is why most people don't succeed in a state. I tell people here, I say, can you tell me exactly, step by step, California, how's the tax, how are property taxes due? When are they due? When do they send out the bill? When do they due? When they become delinquent? And when does it turn into tax defaulted? For a 1-year process. Can we tell that? No, most people can't. I said, okay, well, if you can't, then how are you gonna buy properties before the auction? How are you gonna be really prepared for a property going to a sale? Because you really gotta know everything about the property. Square feet, bedrooms, bathrooms, who's the owner, how long they've owned it, are they still alive or dead, how the condition of the property is. All that information you have to know. Same thing Kentucky. You're gonna go to Kentucky or whatever state you're interested in, you better know your tax, when the taxes are due. When do they send out the bill? Are they different by every county? Do cities send out separate bills? Most people don't know that because they don't do their homework. They don't do the research. They wing it. That's what they do. They wing. Eric, good morning, Eric. They wing everything. And they want to know why they don't win. Or if they win crappy properties. Or they pay a lot of money for certain properties. So I've learned myself that one, you're gonna buy a property, you better know what's going on with that property. You buying a lien, okay, you can kind of get away with a little bit on the lien at the beginning. Just make sure you're buying a good lien at the beginning. If you gotta wait that 3-year period. But if you're gonna buy a deed property, you better make sure you've done your homework on the deeds. What I was doing here in California. So, okay, let's talk Kentucky now. Yeah, you should know what the value is. Okay, that's the simple thing. Number one, the simple. What is the value of the property after it's fixed up? That is the number one big thing of a property. What is the value of the property after it's fixed up? I mean, there is at least 20, 25 minimum different items you have to look at and consider there. But that's one. It's the value. All right, let's talk about Kentucky, okay? No problem. Kentucky. Know where Kentucky is located. We picked the state of Kentucky. Kentucky's in the mid part of the United States. Number 2, right? Number 3, what states surround the state of Kentucky? Tennessee does. We know Indiana does. There may be a couple, maybe Ohio, maybe, connects with Kentucky. So you gotta know all the states that surround it. 3. Step number 4, what What type of auction is Kentucky? Well, it's a lien auction state. And then they'll have the deeds after whoever buys the lien to foreclose on the properties. 4. Step number 5 is what? Step number 5 is where the auction's held. In Kentucky, they're all held in person. All the tax sales are held in person in Kentucky. And step number 6, auction style, rotation type of auction. Rotation type of auction in the state of Kentucky is a rotation type of auction. I see why people don't succeed, because I don't even know there's they don't know everything. They should, especially going to do a deed auction. You better make sure we know that. We hope you subscribe to our channel. We're the Tax Sale Master. We do different states, counties, all around the country. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Get some education about the tax sales. And this is important that we have to know this. We have to know all this. That's important, okay? And remember, Saturday, 1 p.m. California time, taxsalesclass.com. taxsalesclass.com. You can go over there, register for our free event. We have every Saturday at 1 p.m. now. That's what we're doing. We're setting a time. We're setting a date that people want to learn how to do the tax sales, the introduction. And then if they want to continue on with us, they continue on with us. But now we've done that. We said, this is the date. This is the time. You're serious, you're going to show up. If you're not, no problem. We appreciate you guys, continue to support, watching, and so on like that. So, we thank everybody for watching very much, okay? We're the Tax Sale Master. Thank you.